Hi, hello, and welcome to Vertex of Abundance. My name is Serene Priestess Gorgeous. I'll be your oracle today. We're going to brief ourselves on the angel energies and pull a cosmic activation card. One's already come out. And then we'll continue over and do some fusion therapy in the temple. The link can either take you to a private video or it'll take you over to the temple website. It's up to you. So the situation here is, I'm just going to jump in now. The findings, we have the Five of Cups with the Fool card. So the findings here is our reality is getting stripped. Things are not turning out the way we hoped, not seeing the positive in the situation, crying over spilled milk. Something's over. We should have self-worth and value here. And if we haven't gone on the journey to confront what's alive in us, we're going to be all kinds of way about it, and it's a fascinating story. To me, what we're really, truly, genuinely needing is to go on the journey, because there is a new beginning if we allow it. And we also need to understand what this incarnational cycle is for. Why we're here is we need the strength, courage, and wisdom to confront these things. There's important psychic insights for us, things going on behind the scenes. We need to release the fears that hold us back. Part of that is the fact that we are waking up to the true, genuine reality of how out of alignment we are with our power, with our spiritual power, understanding what it means to be an incarnated soul here, to be part of a soul group, how to return to union with the divine, and the powers that be and the agendas around that are trying to prevent that. And how the relative inevitability that presents for us. A lot of us, that could be fear of conflict. There's 2 5s here and plenty of 7s. The conflict. The gift to give ourselves is to hold on to our self-worth and value. Okay? But not feel like that there's scarcity or that everybody's out to get us. To not be too frivolous with our love, with our money, with our resources, but to practice self-worth and value and discernment. A practice for pessimism is to give time, money, and energy. Some mixture of all 3. Hand a $5 bill to somebody less fortunate than you. Or pay for the coffee for the person behind you in the line or the next person in the drive-thru. Volunteer for 4 hours in the next couple of weeks at a shelter. Doesn't matter. Animal, homeless, doesn't matter. Put your time into something that's going to make somebody else's life better. Calling a person that you'd rather only spend 5 minutes on the phone with, probably a family member, etc., etc. Now, those were the findings. The recommendation here is balance, fortitude, even out. When these epiphanies come through, there is the need to balance and have moderation, cooperation, and compromise. Wait for the perfect timing. Perfect timing is when things click in you, align in you, because the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. So we are going to need to contribute to closing out cycles that have been open. And this whole thing, there's been something that should have been clear since the beginning, birth, frankly, with this Fool card here. So this is truly, genuinely about our spiritual power. Once you wake up, that's when it's time to do things. Perfect timing is when you know better, do better. Okay. What's going on already is that you should be coming to the perspective and the awareness that it's time to shift, it's time to change. A job well done. A path forward to enlightenment. And the job well done is that you woke up. You're no longer hanging. You understand the sacrifice, the surrender, how that paid off. You no longer feel like you're disempowered, that whole martyr complex. You have the wherewithal to at least find that knowledge that's been there all along. It's arcane, it's the oldest and the most powerful in the physical. Okay? You can understand what that matrix is doing to you. You're able to pull down from the pleroma into your corona. It's supported by the world card. It says here, a job well done, joy and contentment and gratitude, path forward towards alignment. Well, this week for the cycle is going to go from the 1st to the 7th of June 2018. It's a detox. Devil's out twice. It's going to be rather harsh. We may not feel so good about it. So again, the findings are that there's something we need to confront here. We are going to need strength, courage, and wisdom to confront these things. Cycles are over, or they're ending, they're wrapping up, but we're refusing to move on. Things didn't turn out the way we had hoped. It's because we're going to be breaking out of a lot of things, mostly people, places, and things. Mostly people. I'll talk more about that when we continue over in the temple, in the extended, when the messages really start coming through and I start channeling. But the briefing here is that the findings are that there's something that we got to confront, and it's a reality about this incarnational cycle, and it's how we're detoxing the shadow, what to do to detox the shadow, how that looks so we can have the discernment and the wherewithal to go on the journey to detox the shadow. The recommendation here is to take the guidance, frankly. And yeah, sometimes it's going to be crisis mode. It may feel like fire and brimstone when the actual events break us out of our waking dream, when we do become woke. But this is a cycle. And unfortunately with this cycle, some people are gonna leave. It will be the end of some relationships and the beginning of a new phase in other relationships. So the card we have is the be still. Let it wash over you, let it wash through you, let it wash around you. Just don't let it knock you down. And, I'm compelled to read this. Normally I won't read these things in the briefing, and I will be pulling an archetype card in the extended reading and reading that as well. But these are only a page, so I'm going to go for it. Be still. To the mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Lao Tzu. Be still, my dear one. Breathe. Find that well of tranquility and serenity within you. There are times when life feels chaotic. Circumstances and relationships test and challenge you with conflicting emotions and inner storms. Sometimes your emotions are felt deeply, and you may have moments of outbursts that express pain and inner rage. Feel the emotions and try to understand what has come forth from you. See the origins from which this reaction was born. There will always be triggers, dear one, and storms will pass, but how you react makes all the difference to the severity and longevity of the storm. Who you are is best seen when you are challenged, pressured, and put to the test. Will you react with rage, spite, and bitterness, or with peace, love, and compassion? If you react with anger and spite, do not be disheartened. Simply see that this is where you are at this time. Be gentle with your hidden self. Find the root of why your reactions are so. Send this part of you love and compassion, and feel the healing light of love spreading through your entire being. Dear one, you are the love, peace, tranquility, and serenity that you seek. It is you. Know it, feel it, and be it. Be the peace that others seek. Be the stillness that others crave. Be the compassion that others need. In this stillness, there is clarity and peace. Go forth, dear one, and be that gentle voice that calms the storm. A prayer here is, Great Spirit, lead me to still waters within myself so that I may find peace. The associated chakras are the sacral and the solar plexus. Okay, so we're going to continue over in the temple. The link should be in the show notes. Those are from the Cosmic Activation cards by Nari Anastasia. Here's what the back looks like. And that was Be Still. And we read that sermon from page 31, number 5, Be Still. Okay, link in the show notes. Talk to you soon. If you'd like a consultation or assessment, priestessgorgeous.org. By the way, there's still a flash sale going on, and I'll see you soon. Bye.